Hello everyone! In this video I will show you how I made these watercolor drawings to put on my clear phone case. I bought a bumper clear case. It has protection around the phone, but the clear casing in the back for me to put my own designs in. So I measured the clear part of the case to know the area I'm going to be working with. I chose to use pages from this old book that I have. After cutting out the shape, I made sure it was big enough to cover the clear case and also mark where the hole for the camera is going to be. Since the paper I'm working with is too thin for the media I'm using, I need to glue it to a thicker paper. So I just used a sprayed on adhesive and let it dry. I haven't done this in years. I had to practice before I got started on my design. I ended up using a hairdryer to achieve a kind of messy paint splatter on my design. I guess I was just excited and wanted to try something new. Notice that before I start adding the color, I already have my design on the paper. For this one, I'm doing a penguin over a colorful background. I'm basically doing layer over layer as needed, and the more water I add, the more the paint splatters when I use the hairdryer. When it's done, let it dry. And since I don't want to take too much time on details, I used a charcoal pencil for that instead of having to go over it with more of the watercolors. There was a specific writing on the page that I really liked and went over it with a number 2 micron pen. But a thinner tape would have worked better. Remove the excess charcoal with a paper towel, or another option is to use invisible tape if you don't want it to smudge. For my case, I had to cut around my design so that it was a bit bigger than that of the clear area. That way the paper will stay in place and it won't slip down. I then cut out the hole for the camera. I had to mark it again because I could barely see the first mark. And now it's done. I used some tape in the back so that it wouldn't move at all when I was putting my phone in. Now, for my second design, I used blank paper from that same old book. Same process, and I already had my design on the paper before starting. For my details, I also use my micron pen and my charcoal pencil for shading. Like I said before, it's just a way to make the process faster and easier. I didn't use the hair dryer for this design. I wanted it to look like dripping paint. So I stood the paper up and made a trail with the water for the paint to follow. I'm giving the paint direction so that it doesn't run over the girl's face. And then just keep adding color as desired. For this one, I also used a white charcoal pencil for highlights. Then cut it out, and now this one's done as well. Well, of course, the easiest alternative would be to print out your favorite design and just stick it in the case. But where's the fun in that, right?